Friday Night Baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Tampa Bay Rays. Interleague Baseball, next. Jacob Faria, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Settling in now, Lewis Brinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch one.
Land will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Ready now for the Marlins, Johnny Giavotella, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Lynn has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, shortstop,
Up next from Miami, Gene Segura. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Ramos is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Adam Conley will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Into the box now, Sam Hara. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Up next for the Rays, Darryl Land, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Segura fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting third, catcher, Wilson.
Here's the catcher,
Ramos.
Wilson Ramos, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Steve Pearce. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. In his career, Realmuto carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. JT Realmuto is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
A ball and no strikes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. the 1-0. Here's a fastball that misses.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-0. Line to the right side, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman, C.J. Cron.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. His career numbers with Adam Conley, he's 1 for 5. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Carlos Gomez.
So striding in, Carlos Gomez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
He waits. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a heater in there for a strike. Cron at second. Kiermaier at first with no outs. Two balls and 2 strikes to Carlos Gomez.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping in, Brad Miller, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. One. It was taken for strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. Lifted into center field. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Zhu.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Zhu Lin. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Here he comes on 2-0. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Sam Hara would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3 runs already home here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Sam Hara, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. comes back with one in there for a high strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. Pierce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Stepping in, Derek Dietrich. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
One strike.
Hard hit ball to short. Hara is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8th, second baseman. Jed
Digging in the
Lowry.
switch hitter, Jed Lowry. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Gomez has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Standing in, Brian Anderson. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Darrell Lamb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
0-1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Line towards center field. Brinson is right there, one down. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Wilson Ramos.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
One out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pierce on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Brinson. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They lead it 3-0. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Brinson, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Up around the face.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Johnny Givotella. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Too high, ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Gene Segura standing in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder, Steve Pearce.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. Marlins lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. Bat Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Carlos Gomez. first pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Softly hit out to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brad Miller. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pierce will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. That's a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Now batting, Derek Dietrich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Dietrich, an Ohio native. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down 3-0. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Designated hitter, Alex.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Anderson comes up with it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. At the plate, Zue Lin. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Nope. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Sam Hara. Step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Gloved by Lowry. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Darryl Land. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, that's a tough play for any first baseman. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the batter right there, trying to make the first baseman be in 2 places at once.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. Number 13 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As she takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The 2-2 one more time. Smoke on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as recalled on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chris Bassett gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Kevin Kiermaier will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
All right, Kevin. Let's go.
He's set. Here it comes. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Here comes the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
No strike. Go Tampa.
Way out in front.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Carlos Gomez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Ready once again, Carlos Gomez. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Grounded back up the middle, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Hot shot to third. The second, but they throw it away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Stepping in now, Malik Smith.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Anderson there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Here's Jed Lowry now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 2-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Home ranges to his right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Anderson stands at first with 1 out. Shot down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one, and he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
In now, Johnny Giavotella.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder.
Here's Steve Pearce now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. A runner on first with 2 away. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 3-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Rays lead it 8-2. Ready for another chance? Zue Lin. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. To his left, Dietrich. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Sam Hara.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Sam Hara. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. Fastball that just misses inside. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Darrell Land will be next. 1 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in and looking for more, Darrell Land. He singled his last time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. Runner in scoring position with 2 counts.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pierce will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. Now an 8-run lead at 10-2. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ray Rosales is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Ray Rosales.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home.
Sweet.
Popped him up. Crone is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two and 1.
Oh, that's inside.
From the belt, the pitch. 2-2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Piscotty leads off first with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. Land moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down, and he is in there.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. This is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Brian Anderson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Lewis Brinson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Center fielder number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lewis Brinson. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
This one's down to third. Reined in. Will go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave all 3, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Riding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Yanked fouled off to the right.
Let's go, Tampa.
Another try at 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Come on, you can do it.
Here now the 2-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos.
One out now in the Tampa Bay seventh, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Anderson right there. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Johnny Giavotella. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Gene Segura standing in, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
All right, Rays.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
1 out, nobody on. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. That's a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gomez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Now batting.
Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Segura is off at first with 2 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Count 2-1.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Stephen Piscotty would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out with the man at first.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Land. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Miami. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Malik Smith the next to hit. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Designated hitter, Malik.
From the stretch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Nope.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-2 might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Count 2-2.
Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Out to short for Segura. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 5, Zhu Lin.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Zhu Lin. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Come on now, let's go.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Towards second. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
Now batting, the shortstop.
That ball wasn't hit all that hard, but it had base hit written all over it until the infielder made a nice diving stab on that one.
Into the box, Sam Hara, as he rips it on the ground to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Alex Colomé enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's 1 for 2. Piscotty gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Colomé, a 6'1" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Jed Lowry will be next. Nobody out, runner on first. high in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Runners on first with 1 down. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Brian Anderson. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Catch is made, and the Rays have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jacob Faria wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Adam Conley allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.